His mind, don't join them. It's Batty, and he has joined them, and England again are out of the World Cup on penalties.
Not every nation earns a place in a World Cup semi-final through perfect football. Some get there because they simply refuse to fade away. England have spent this tournament uncovering something rare about themselves. Whenever the tension grows, whenever matches drift toward disorder, Thomas Tuchel's teams somehow find another level. Argentina have taken a different route. They haven't controlled chaos, they've merely endured it.
Racing back as fast as they can! Oh my word! I've seen it all!
Now, under the glowing lights of another World Cup semi-final, those two journeys finally meet. Few international rivalries possess the significance of England versus Argentina. For nearly 6 decades, every encounter has added another memorable chapter. From the controversy of 1966 to the spectacle of Mexico in 1986, from the shootout in Saint-Étienne to Beckham's redemption in 2002, this matchup has never required much introduction. It carries legacy, it carries pressure, and more often than not, it produces unforgettable football. This time, though, the narrative feels different. Neither side has arrived here by convincing the world they are unbeatable. Both have been challenged, both have endured setbacks, and both have learned something valuable about themselves along the way. England arrive boasting one of the tournament's most complete squads. Harry Kane still leads the attack with the composed authority that has defined his international career. Jude Bellingham has grown into the pulse of the team, blending leadership with decisive contributions in front of goal. Bukayo Saka remains one of England's biggest threats whenever opportunities emerge on the right, while Declan Rice quietly continues to keep everything connected in midfield. Argentina, on the other hand, still center around one familiar figure. Lionel Messi remains the emotional heart of the reigning champions. Alongside him, Julian Alvarez brings tireless movement, Alexis Mac Allister provides stability in midfield, Enzo Fernandez dictates the rhythm, and Lautaro Martinez waits for the moments that so often define knockout football. Different eras, different styles, the same ambition. England's path through this World Cup has required determination almost from the outset. They began the knockout rounds against Congo expecting dominance. Instead, they encountered resistance. For over an hour, England struggled to unlock a disciplined defense before Harry Kane eventually transformed the game with 2 late goals, securing a 2-1 win and reminding everyone why elite strikers need very few chances to make an impact. The round of 16 offered another lesson. The quarter-final became a completely different challenge. Up against tournament hosts Mexico inside a hostile Estadio Azteca, England looked fully in command after surging into a 2-goal advantage. Then the momentum shifted. A red card left them with 10 men. The crowd sensed an opportunity. Wave upon wave of Mexican pressure arrived. Still, England refused to collapse. Jude Bellingham found the net twice. Harry Kane converted from the penalty spot. And Jordan Pickford delivered one of his greatest international displays as England endured 90 grueling minutes to progress. It was more than just a win. It became evidence that this England team no longer crumble when games become difficult. Instead, they seem to rise. The quarter-final with Norway revealed the same pattern. One more tough contest, one more resilient opponent. Norway struck first through Andreas Schjelderup, placing England under early pressure. But moments before halftime, Jude Bellingham leveled the score with another crucial goal. During the interval, Thomas Tuchel reacted by bringing on Bukayo Saka and Eberechi Eze, injecting speed and creativity that slowly swung momentum back toward England. The game moved into extra time. Then, once again, Jude Bellingham answered the call. His second strike of the night sealed a thrilling 2-1 win, sending England into the semi-finals, while becoming the first English midfielder to score 6 goals at a single World Cup. Trends matter in tournament football. England have now overcome pressure repeatedly. Every obstacle has appeared to strengthen rather than damage them. Argentina have traveled a very different path. During the group stage, they looked every bit the defending champions. Wins over Algeria, Austria, and Jordan came with control, confidence, and defensive solidity. They allowed only one goal, dominated possession with impressive consistency, and seemed fully capable of retaining the trophy they won 4 years earlier. For some time, everything looked almost routine. Then the knockout stage arrived. Cape Verde refused to play their part. Argentina eventually advanced after extra time, but only after letting the game descend into uncertainty. Many brushed it off as a difficult night. Then Egypt emerged. The reigning champions found themselves trailing by 2 goals before Lionel Messi missed a penalty that might have transformed the entire game. Eventually, Argentina survived once more, but the doubts had already surfaced. Was this still the same complete side that conquered the world? Or had they gradually become too reliant on moments of individual brilliance? Those concerns resurfaced in the quarter-final against Switzerland. On paper, a 3-1 victory after extra time looks comfortable. The truth was far different. Switzerland defended with outstanding discipline, restricting Argentina to just 2 shots on target in normal time. Alexis Mac Allister handed the world champions an early advantage, but Switzerland equalized midway through the second half and kept frustrating Argentina even after being reduced to 10 players.
A shootout seemed certain. Then Julian Alvarez delivered the breakthrough Argentina had been chasing. His strike in the 11th minute finally ended Swiss resistance before Lautaro Martinez confirmed qualification shortly afterward. 3 straight knockout games, 3 journeys into extra time, 3 separate escapes. Argentina remain alive, but unlike the group stage, every step has been difficult, and that is perhaps what makes this semifinal so compelling. England have evolved into a side that improves as matches become more chaotic. Argentina have mastered the art of surviving when everything appears close to falling apart. The contrast becomes even more intriguing when attention shifts to the 2 managers on the touchline. Thomas Tuchel has reshaped England into a team that stays impressively calm under pressure. His usual setup may start as a 4-2-3-1, but the system itself tells only part of the story. The defining feature of this England team is its adaptability. Kane frequently drops deeper to link play. Bellingham has the freedom to exploit whichever spaces emerge, while Declan Rice supplies the stability that lets those around him take measured risks. Without the ball, England defend with structure instead of panic. They press intensely when opportunities arise, but they are just as comfortable falling back into a compact shape before attacking in transition. During this tournament, Tuchel has repeatedly shown a readiness to influence matches from the bench, and his substitutions against Norway once again highlighted that England's squad depth could be as important as their starting 11. Lionel Scaloni has constructed Argentina in a different way. Since leading his nation to World Cup glory, he has never demanded that his team control every game through the same approach. Rather, Argentina adjust. They can dominate possession through Enzo Fernandez and Alexis Mac Allister, but they are just as willing to let the contest become physical and emotional when required. Scaloni's greatest quality has always been building a collective rather than relying on a system tied to one tactical blueprint. However, this tournament has given him a different problem. On too many occasions, difficult situations have ended with everyone looking toward Lionel Messi. Although Messi still possesses the ability to change any match with a single pass or finish, Argentina understand they cannot rely on him to fix every issue alone. For Scaloni, the responsibility is no longer just managing a champion. Before kickoff, the key is ensuring the supporting cast takes charge instead of looking to Messi for yet another rescue. That duty begins with Julian Alvarez. His decisive strike against Switzerland could become one of Argentina's defining tournament moments, yet his most valuable work usually happens away from the ball. Lautaro Martinez brings another danger, staying alert inside the box for the opportunity that may come only once or twice in a knockout game. Behind them, Enzo Fernandez and McAllister need to command a midfield battle that could shape the semifinal. England face crucial contests of their own. Christian Romero and Argentina's central defenders will be constantly challenged by Harry Kane's movement between the lines. Rather than remaining stationary, Kane often pulls defenders out before opening space for midfield runners. That pattern has developed into one of England's strongest attacking tools. Then comes Jude Bellingham. Very few players have impacted this World Cup as steadily. His 6 goals reveal only part of the picture. His positioning, defensive effort, and knack for arriving where matches are most vulnerable have made him England's emotional leader, as well as a major attacking force. Should Argentina grant him too much space between the lines, they could spend the whole night reacting to his influence. Everything may quietly hinge on the midfield contest: Enzo against Rice, Bellingham against McAllister. 4 players with contrasting strengths, yet each capable of shifting a game's tempo through one interception, one pass, or one smart movement without possession. Then comes the centerpiece everyone will monitor, even if it rarely unfolds directly: Lionel Messi and Harry Kane. 2 leaders, 2 eras, 2 footballers whose impact reaches beyond scoring goals. Through movement and positioning, Kane directs England's attack. Through creativity and vision, Messi guides Argentina. Neither requires constant touches to create a lasting memory. At times, they fade from the action. Then a single touch alters everything. That's what makes knockout football so uncertain. One error can undo 90 minutes of tactical discipline. One flash of brilliance can reshape an entire tournament. There is also another element impossible to overlook. By now, both sides have played 3 emotionally exhausting knockout matches. England have already endured extra time once. Argentina have gone through it 3 consecutive times. Energy will matter. Substitutes will matter. Decisions taken during the final 20 minutes could matter more than anything produced in the first hour. And that may be where England possess a narrow edge. Tite has repeatedly discovered solutions from the bench, while England's squad depth has helped sustain intensity when games open up. Argentina, meanwhile, have continually leaned on resilience and experience to navigate difficult situations. Both methods have brought them this far. Only one will take them into the final. This semifinal represents much more than numbers or tactics. It is a battle of identity. So when the referee blows for full time, whose journey continues? Will England move one step closer to ending 6 decades of waiting? Or will Argentina once again discover a way through when everything appears ready to fall apart?